Happy Thursday. I am completely unprepared tonight, but my name is MaryAnna, and I've had a heck of a day. I am here at least. So I think we'll just talk about something that I could talk about in my sleep, which is tarot. Let's see, what else? Before we get started with tarot, and I will be taking a caller tonight, I have an energy reading course coming up in September. So what is energy reading? I'm a psychic, I'm an evidential medium, I'm an evidential animal communicator, and a nonverbal communicator, all rolled up into one energy reader, and that is the way I teach it. So you get 4 modalities, one price. I had to get nickel and dimed a lot in order to learn those modalities, and I put together a class that I would have wanted to buy. That I would have, I'm a little bit frugal. So to get 4 modalities in one class is, there you go. I'm a little off tonight. All right, so let's just talk about tarot until we get a caller. One of the things about tarot is that there are some people who have different rules around tarot than other people do. You may or may not have heard, some people will say that they won't do a third-party reading. So what is a third-party reading? A third-party reading is when you have, let's say I am wanting information about a new man in my life, and I come to a psychic and I say, I want to know, does he like me? And the psychic says, oh, I can only ask questions about you. And that's a third-party reading, right? They consider that other person who isn't there to be the third party. I, however, have a completely different take on it because I like to be different, I guess. I say that if someone is in your energy, if someone is living in your house, if you pay the bills for someone, if there's someone within your soul circle, so to speak, then that person, the universe will and should give us answers about that person and how that pertains to you. So I do buck the tide on that a little bit, and I know others do too, and I agree with them as well, because it's kind of like getting half of a conversation at the water cooler at work. Very seldom does someone come into a conversation saying that they're the drama, but we all know that sometimes people are the drama. So when you ask the universe for, if it was me again, my side, plus the other person's side, if I'm the drama, I tell people, right? I think my third person got mixed up, but you probably understand. So if somebody comes to me and they're the drama, I very often can see that, and I will tell them that. But if the other person is not a good fit for them, I will tell them that as well. So that's one thing in tarot that some people do not like to do, something that I do. I actually feel like you don't have the whole story unless you're bringing in both energies. It's kind of a one-sided conversation, and you're only getting the side that makes the other person look good. All right, Jeanette in Seattle, come on in.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
What can I do for you today?
Are we able to do a connection with the loved one?
Yes, a passed over, so mediumship?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy?
Mm-hmm.
And just because we're short on time, just go ahead and give me the relationship so we don't have to guess.
He's my boyfriend.
Okay. And he is passed, correct? I just want to make sure that I'm getting the right
Correct.
info.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So hopefully it's been a weird day. So if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. I'm always willing to be wrong. And I would never want you to obviously say it fits if it doesn't. But I do get someone who is a bit of an adrenaline person. I get motorcycles, I get hiking, I get some, a little partying kind of a vibe. Does this make sense for your boyfriend, Jeremy?
Yes.
Okay, good. Oh, I thought you were about to say no. I was like, oh no. I also do get a non-traditionally handsome person. So I get like a mischievous person, but he would have considered himself non-traditionally handsome. But when you got to know him, you would be like, oh, he's cute. Does this make sense for him?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Well, of course, you probably thought he was more handsome.
Exactly. So I'm like, no, that doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
because he comes through, and it could just be that he's humble as well, because he comes through very much kind of being hard on himself, going, well, I wasn't that good looking, but I sure was funny. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I do feel fairly tragic and quick as far as a passing. And I do feel like there were some questions that were left unanswered as far as a passing. Does this make sense for you?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Very
Is there
so.
a question you would like me to try to answer?
Um, I don't. I guess I wasn't really super prepared for the call, but pretty much, um, I mean, did he make it? Because today's actually his 2 month anniversary, death anniversary. So I just want to know if he's okay and if
Did
he's,
he like make it
you
to the other
know,
side?
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's a hoot. He's coming through loud and clear. He's absolutely on the other side. Would you understand his mom is still here and alive?
This is what?
Would you understand that his mother is still on earth and alive?
Yes.
His mother. He brings up his mother
Yeah.
and he brings up you. And he says that there's going to be some sort of a little celebration, some sort of a little, you guys have a little something planned. Does this make sense?
Mm, we're planning something, but it's still not fully written out yet.
Yes, yes. So I freaking love it. He's enjoying it as much as he can. He said, obviously, I would rather be here, and he's like regretful that he isn't here, but he is full and happy on the other side, and he's doing some. I want to say these are dance moves, but I'm not exactly sure. But he's very like limber. If there was any, I feel like there were some limitations in life, but I'm not fully understanding if those were mental or physical. And he's coming through like they're gone. Like I'm all me again. I'm all one piece. I'm all mental. I'm all here. Hanging out with you guys as much as I can. His energy's with you. There was never a question. So when you come to me, I don't have any low or high vibrational stuff. In my opinion, we all get to the other side and we go through a life review and we hang out with you in energy and spirit. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I haven't been too well this week. So he's very much
Oh, I'm sorry.
all there. In my oh,
Okay.
excuse me. Let me take a little drink of water real fast.
Yeah, go for it.
So he does bring up this celebration. He also does bring up that you are a very huge support to his mother right now. That might be opposite, but I feel like you're the one that's a huge support to mom. Does that make sense for you?
I don't know. Like I'm still so shocked, I don't know if she's helping me or if I'm helping her, but we have each other and I try not to make it harder for her. She tries.
He's very into that, and he just wants to say thank you because his mom. He also shows me that he was a bit of a little bit of a butthead from time to time, but his mom was incredibly important to him, and obviously you were as well. And they always send love and hugs and all of that kind of stuff. And then he does bring up school, so I'm not sure if he left a child behind or if you go to school or thinking about going to school.
Oh my God. I was just talking to a friend of mine today. She asked me because he took my son to school every day, and she just asked me that exact question today, who's going to be taking my son to school from now on. So that's crazy. So he must have heard me talking about that.
First of all, I'm covered in chills. So he's a very good communicator from the other side. He's actually having quite a bit of fun as well, because I don't think he would have believed in someone like me very much. I think he would have been somewhat skeptical. Would that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So he does bring up the school. He does bring up the child. He does bring up, to me, this is just a really great example of how much he's really with you and hanging out with you, and that his energy still surrounds you. Now, he also says life is for the living, and he would never want you to forget that, because he says, obviously, it's very short timing, but down the road, you'll need to move on, and you should never, ever worry about what he's going to think. And so he just wants to throw that out there really fast in case we don't get to talk again someday. You and I, not him and you. You can talk to him all the time. He hears you, literally. He hears you.
Literally,
So,
he does. So I'm not
yes,
just talking to myself. Everything I
no.
say, you can hear.
In fact, what that is you doing your own mediumship, because they don't narrate the voice in Sam Adams, right, or Samuel Jackson. They have conversations with you and it's in your own voice. And so you feel like you're going crazy a little bit, but these are mediumship conversations. Those are real.
Okay. That's really good to know, because sometimes, I feel like I'm just talking to myself and I just feel like he's not here, but I know he is.
Absolutely. And I hate to cut you off, but I only have a short show. And I want to thank you for sharing him with me today. I encourage you, follow up with me on email if you would like to. For anyone else, this was mediumship. That's the evidence. That's the message. The message was kind of worked in, right, with the mom and the celebration and the son and the school. You can find me again at soulcircle.vip, like very important people. And I just want to thank you again for sharing your boyfriend with me, Jeremy, with me. He did a very good job, and so did you. So thank you.
Thank you.